Not now.
Hey guys, this is Ciku and Kelvin.
Welcome to our channel.
And if you are listening, welcome to our podcast.
Oh yeah. We are both on YouTube and on every other podcast platform you can literally think about. So listen to us on your parking lot, pale kwa traffic, Nairobi traffic. We know how bad it gets. So
Yeah.
have fun, listen to us. And today,
You get to know us.
oh yeah, this is our first episode 1 on Ciku and Kelvin's channel and podcast.
Yeah.
And we're excited.
We are so excited for this. We have been looking forward for this. We have planned
I
and
know.
planned. Wow.
And finally, the day has come.
Yeah, even today,
niko na
before we
sec.
recorded, it took time.
I know.
We were to record in the morning,
Yeah, but we are recording
but it's still in the day.
at a different time of the
Yeah.
day. Yes, so this is Ciku and Kelvin, and basically all we want to do in this video, as the title says, is just to enable you guys to understand who we are as individuals and as a couple. If you haven't figured it out already, we are Mr. and Mrs. Mboro.
Hata ID tushabadilisha.
Tricky, usidanganya watu. Tricky, hiyo tutarevisit. But anyway, I think I'll start, maybe.
I think I can start.
Start, please. It's hard to introduce myself.
So I'm Ciku Mwangi.
Ay. Yep, we are
Yeah.
one. That's how deep it goes.
I don't know. It's just inakujanga tu.
Nakujanga tu naturally.
I'm Kelvin Mboro. Yes. TV producer
Yeah.
and a radio producer. Yes. Sijui kujintroduce ni ngumu.
TV and radio producer is basically the top layer of, is the iceberg of, the tip of the iceberg of what you actually do.
Of the bag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, that's all you're going to tell us about yourself.
And I'm a lover of God. I love all this word. And I love Ciku Mwangi.
Oh,
Ciku Mboro.
Ciku Mwangi Mboro. Yeah.
Hyphenating. Niliambiwa juzi nitango kuhyphenate.
Yes.
Hyphenate. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ciku Mwangi Mboro.
Yeah.
Nakupenda.
Oh, I love you too. Haya. Okay, he's the man of few words. Yani, you're so subtly, so modest when you're introducing yourself. But anyway, I think with time they'll get to know.
What are you talking about? See, you're telling me to humble yourself.
Hey, okay, you're not supposed to humble yourself when you're giving your CV, but oh well. I am Ciku Mwangi Mboro. Mimi napanga tu akina mwishene, lakini clearly I'm the extrovert in this family. And well, I'm a social media manager, rather a digital marketer, and a writer, among other things that I do out here. And I am born again, a lover of Christ, and Kelvin's best friend and wife. And yeah, I think for now I can leave it at that. The rest, mtajua as we keep hanging out.
And kama mjamsikia yeye ni voice over specialist. Kama mjamsikia ni activity zenu za nyumbani.
Yeah, there's that as well.
Hapendi kusema lakini najua.
Yes, pendi kushout.
Atushout.
Yes. So with that, I'm sure people are curious of how we got to this point,
And how we knew each other.
how we met, how we've known each
How we
other.
tolerated each other.
Gosh, hey, how we tolerated. The word is tolerate, kuvumiliana, because guy. Anyway,
Majahova.
yeah, it's an interesting story.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if I start.
Yeah.
I
I think I like hearing your version as well. So
Sasa ilikuwa wakati msimu wa mvua
was it
around March, kunakuwa na long rains.
okay? Sikumbuki
Nimesema
kanyo.
long rains, wow. The Kikuyu in me, karibu is proud. Yeah, and then now what
Oh, yeah, it was a rainy season.
Yeah, it was a rainy season. Nakumbuka kulikuwa na boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then nilikuwa nimeinvite na my friend, then nikachukue some photos za mashamba zenye anauza.
Yeah.
Then I find this lady. Alikuwa anasimama hivi pale like this on a hill standing tall.
I was a city on a hill.
Yes, a city on a hill standing tall. Sasa hill ni hiyo hip ya mchanga, anasimama hapo juu. Anaangalia mashamba. Mimi kwa ile ni assistant manager.
Why I wish.
And then hata historia hata kipaka picha. Like wow. And then tukaenda jioni, we had some good time but hatukuongea. Then me like,
by two he means with the other colleagues, not just me and him.
I don't get a place when you tuongea yet tukaangaliana.
We didn't even talk on that day.
And then inakuja time introduction.
So this was around March, April up, I think.
That's when we met.
We saw each other. Yes, that's when we met.
Saw each other.
Didn't talk, but I obviously noticed this photographer. I don't know, for some reason I hadn't gotten used to these colleagues. I was very new, so around new people I'm very quiet, and so I got in such an environment, so I wasn't loud or anything. I didn't even want photos because I didn't know this guy, so I was like, anapeleka wapi picha zangu? I don't even know who this guy is. Sijui ametolewa wapi.
Kama paparazzi.
So I had no idea anapeleka picha zangu. So anyway, flash forward, ilikuwa ni shame. Fast forward to fast forward to a few months later, June. Yes, June.
Yeah.
I'd already changed jobs at this point, so I was in a different place, and now I was moving from the second place, organization rather. Now I'd been called for an interview by my uncle.
Hold. Nasikiaga pale ile mtu anasemanga ati God is moving the pieces around. She was being moved around.
Yep, puzzle pieces lazima zingealign. So my uncle called me for an interview because he was interested in the skills that I have. And their media team, church, again. In simple terms, our bishop, my uncle, introduced us to each other.
My boss.
Yes.
Introduced us to each other.
And so before the interview, I had been told, he had given me a brief of what I'm supposed to do. And then he kept mentioning Kelvin. You'll be working with this young man called Kelvin. You'll be working with this. And I was like, okay, this Kelvin. Okay, I'm waiting to see this Kelvin. Because alifanya akaibazu kwa hiyo media team. And that he was the boss, you know. So I come for this interview. And then I'm asked, because there are some familiar faces in the interview, the panel. Faces. Yeah, because it was a whole panel. Yeah. And then the bishop asks me who I actually know in this panel. So I mentioned a few people, I mentioned a few names. Usichome, najua kile nataka kusema.
Just go on. And
I mentioned a few names. And I'd seen this guy. I mean, the face looked familiar as much as I didn't know his name.
I know this and him.
Yeah, and because I didn't know your name, the rest I mentioned them by name.
I was him.
And then I was like, husband. And him.
Now I'm the husband.
And then he was like, mlijuania wapi? I hope ni kanisani. And then we were like, He said, he was the one who was like, yes. And I was like, okay. Chato ni nyamaze, juu ni kama hapo siko nafaa kusema tulipatania wapi. But anyway, and so we worked together for, how long was it? That was in 2018.
Yeah, 2018.
So we worked together for 2 years.
For 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years, 2018 to 2020.
Yes. We worked together for 2 years.
I left her to continue working.
Yeah. We worked in the same office 2 years. Hey.
But during that time, let's just go back to 2018.
Okay.
2018 was this 1 year where nilikuwa nimeachana na story ya wasichana. Nilikuwa like, no, I'm not doing this again.
Focusing on myself.
Kusoma neno.
Yeah.
Kusoma
vitabu.
Neno. Yes, kusoma neno.
Wow.
And focusing on my career and building myself.
Yeah.
So then somebody just comes. Maybe at your time sikuwa mpaka na best friend dem. Nilikuwa tu. Then mtu amekuja hapa ni intern. Nipeleka bio. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Unanitumia text bila emoji.
That was way later, babe.
Babe, tuliangalia na wewe the other day. It was next month.
In a month's time tulikuwa tumebond. Haikuwa forced. Like truly flow to and we're in that office alone. At that time one of our colleagues hadn't joined yet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he was there but he wasn't
was
coming daily.
Yes.
He wasn't coming daily.
But mimi na wewe tulikuwa kuja daily.
Yes. So lunch time ilikuwa siku za moshene. Lunch time was literally ni kama dates.
By the way, nilimkatia kwa kibanda.
Ilikuwa ni kama dates. Hapana. Okay, huku nikatia kwa kibanda baby.
Hizo moshene tulikuwa tunachapia moshene.
Okay,
tulikuwa tunachapia
moshene tulikuwa tunachapia kwa kibanda.
Na kwa kwani hiyo moshene ni sio kubond na kujuana zaidi.
Siku nikatia.
Wait. Kwani si friendship starts with kujuana first.
Gosh.
Ama watu wenye wanadai, hebu tuambie juzi.
Hebu define kukatiana please.
It starts with first knowing each other. Kwenye majuliana, unajua utaenda the first day ushaanza kukatia udem.
Yeah, I know.
But that time haikuwa kukatiana, ilikuwa kujuana.
Tulijuania kwa kibanda, sema hivyo. Yes, siku nikatia kunikatia.
Kwani
hapana. Bado. So anyway, so ilikuwa time ya mwisho and we really bonded because I think tulikuwa tunaambiana kila kitu. The other day we were going through some old texts and our friendship was a month old but the conversations we had, oh my god,
kwa deep stuff.
Tulikuwa tunaongea vitu mob.
Mimi na yeye tulikuwa deep state.
Yup, inside joke.
Yes.
But anyway, so that was 2018. Our friendship grew. Wait, you in a relationship?
No, I started nilianza relationship
2018. Late 2018.
Yes. So yes, the relationship acha ndio. By the way, alinipaela kwa dem mwingine.
Yeah, I was there cheering him on. Yeah, yes. Bidhi yetu mnakaa poa nini unafaa kumdate bidhi. Aki mnakaa vizuri nyinyi warembo.
Kuna picha tulipigwa ndani like
little did I know.
Aki space for Jesus. Hakuna space for Jesus.
Yeah.
And that's how she gave me away.
I mean, I was not in love with you. Sikuwa nakukatia. As in, I didn't have feelings for you at all. Until hiyo picha nasema space for Jesus. I saw that photo and I think it just got to me and I was like, hey, wow, okay, baby, unakaa poa. But then I was like, he's happy because you were happy.
Yeah.
You were happy.
Okay.
And I was satisfied. Okay. So I was like, yeah, as long as you're happy, no beef, nothing. Yeah, and kukaenda vile kulienda and now we're here.
Just wow.
Just saying. Now we're here. Yeah.
Okay.
Nasema tu like
come 2019 I started dating and
2019 was 2019.
Yes, mid 2019. It was a rough year for both of us.
Tulikuwa na whole period where we were both going through God knows what. You were still unsure of whether you want to date or anything because you're moving on from this relationship that didn't work out. And then I was in a period where it was now hitting me. Man, I like this guy. Like, the minute I realized that I actually like Kelvin, nilikasirika. I was like, this cannot be happening.
Ladies, why do you do this?
Nilijam, because the friendship was so beautiful. Our friendship was the best.
She's not talking to me. She's mad. I don't know what I did.
Nilikuwa nakasirika juu. I'm like, haget. Like, you're not even taking a hint. Tunaongeanga na wewe daily. Every morning. Hadi jioni. You knew all my classes. I knew your work schedule. I knew every activity you're doing. Yani. And then this guy is still not taking a hint.
By the way, achani kutubeba. Atuonangi yaki. Atujuangi. Hatujuangi. Si kila mtu anajua. We can never be the same, you know?
Wake up call.
Let's not go there.
Wake up call. Watu amke. Acheni kulalia masikio. Na macho. Man.
But that was anyway. My second time nilifanya article.
Yeah, that was the article, Wake Up Call. It was all about this whole story where he was not realizing what is right in front of him. You did that article twice.
Yes.
You did it in the version of something else, and then now you did it in the version of you not seeing what is right in front of your eyes.
I just need to wake up and embrace the reality.
Yep. And then natumia your article. And I'm like, wow. Wow.
Mimi nilikuwa nakutumia ili uniambia kama kuna shida ya editing ili niambia kizungu yangu iko sawa. So unaona vitu kama hizo juu I trust your English is better than mine. So mimi nilikuwa nakutumia ili niambie how is your English, how is the English, is it articulation?
Yeah. Articulation, okay. Pronunciation.
Spelling. Sijui hiyo one of them. Kama iko sawa, that is
ilikuwa sawa I think. Hata sijui kama nilisoma article vizuri. Niliboeka, I was like really, but then this time I got mad at him and he was like, this is not the Shiko I know, and I'm like, yeah, I need time to think about my life. Give me space. So we didn't talk for a whole week.
More than a week.
It was a weekend.
Tukaangalia chats from that to 15th.
Yeah, that was like, around 12 days. Yep. We didn't talk. These people were talking daily. Every single day, literally. Nilikuwa natoka class, amenipigia, natoka class na mcall. It was just funny. So that was the time. I think pia he took time.
Yeah, I think hata mimi ilikuwa ile achiki ile uko like sasa nilifanya nini ndio naanza kufikiria. By the way, na kama mimi sioni. But hapana hizi kuwa.
You finally woke up, eh?
Niko like it can't be. Tumekuwa best hizi happen. And then 15.
Yeah, then
tukaanza kuongea.
Kwa replayana status.
Yeah, but that's how you start replaying status.
Yeah. Tukaanza kuongea from nowhere. And then feelings started pouring. And now at this point, we already pouring our hearts out to each other. Because now he came clean. Mi nilianza na uchokozi. Nilimwambia I like a guy. Nimchokoze nione kama anaweza get jealous. Amwe, this is my time. Ama atani encourage niende kwa msebebe. Atukosangi to crash. So angeni encourage. Tungekuwa hapa sai. But anyway. Yeah, so conversation started. Okay, I used to see his chats. Naona tu amenireply WhatsApp. I'm like, no, I can't be online. Nazima tu naenda kujipea shughuli for few hours.
2 seconds. Bio hapo. Atuongee tu.
Nilikuwa na kuna yenye nilikaa ukasema una wish delete. Yeah. Nilikaa for a while.
Na akini ulikuwa unajua.
Mwaga roho, umeongea. Hey, I mean, koje kenye unafanya. So kenye nafanya, I mean. Yeah, so anyway, we started talking and then now it was clear like now we both want this to happen. We both want this relationship and everything. And coincidentally, because now it was clear, like we can't continue this conversation on phone. We need to meet. But then I'm in Eldoret. I was studying there and then he's in Nairobi.
Mungu ni nani?
Yeah, so kwa na event home suddenly. And I had to come home. And yeah, so I was like, baby, I'm coming home over the weekend. I was like, okay, yeah, so we'll get time to meet.
I posted pancakes and I like unilete kujia.
Yeah, because unatengenezanga pancakes vizuri and I wanted pancakes. Hey, everybody kuongea unataka kuona kijana. Yeah, so anyway, alinikujia. Hakuniletea pancakes but alinikujia. And I think seeing him because alinikujia CBD. Yo kumuona nilikuwa naona a new person.
Mimi nilikukujia tao.
Na tukaenda dinner.
Ilikuwa jioni.
Yes. So
by the dinner ingekuwa asubuhi.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah, so we kept talking and everything. And at hiyo siku we talked, yes, and we know we're still going to this, but we didn't like conclude or even like start the relationship or everything.
Hata ile tulikuwa tukiongea ni kama ile elephant in the room. Hiyo elephant haikuwa inaongelelewa.
No,
elephant ilikuwa huko na sisi tulikuwa huko.
We were just catching up as usual. I mean, we've been best friends for a while, so we were just catching up and everything. Then now when we started dating, and yeah, here we are.
But it's funny when our friends used to know we are dating.
Yeah, even before
we even thought we could start dating.
Yeah, wengine walikuwa like, guys, muone by the way. We did.
Yeah, we did. Really, we did.
Kwa zile za bedhe, hey.
Anakuanga poa Kiswahili. Kizungu that is. Kiswahili.
Imekataa.
Ngekuyo ntotigere.
Yeah. Some of the friends walikuwa zile za tunajua chenye kutucheza. We know you guys are dating. But kuna wenye they had no idea we were dating even when we were dating until
even when
invited them for the wedding.
Yeah, even the others knew this year. Wengine hata wamejua after tushaoana. Because like on my IG the question nilikuwa post IG mtu aliuliza when it happened, niko like sasa wewe nitakuanza wapi.
I know, right? But anyway, now they'll watch this and now understand why it all started. And I think that's about it.
And dating, like while dating we had to balance between work. And dating. Because tulikuwa tuna find sometimes ni ngumu. We are dating, we are going for meetings. We're supposed to do some projects together. Na maybe tumekasirikiana asubuhi. Kuna some projects zilikuwa zinatokea vizuri juu tumeshakasirikiana. Like there's a time we had a recording, I think the recording was about insecurities.
And we had a fight. We had a fight at night, we had a fight in the morning. And we were talking about insecurities. And who's supposed to talk about it?
Shiko Mwangi. And who's supposed to produce it? Kelvin Boro.
Who's like, cut? No.
No, we can't do that. No.
But funny enough, the people we were recording with didn't even know we were dating until later. So we were telling them we've been dating since, and they're like, okay. They had no idea. But it wasn't easy. It was not easy. Especially now working in the same office. Because now basically I was reporting to him.
Yes.
Had to say.
By the end of the week.
But he was my boss. So...
Nipatia report. How was everything this week?
But it was also easy because kulikuwa na two favors hapa na pale. Nilikuwa naletewa pancakes for breakfast. He won't say that out loud, but nilikuwa na feel poa. Lunch napelekwa out.
Kibanda.
Babe, kwa siku bado tulikuwa tunaendanga
lakini 90%
ilikuwa kibanda. I mean, if you're working in Nairobi, utake kula lunch.
Hakuna, usijipe pressure ati jumna kwa ofisi moja ati lazima muende at cafe, lazima muende Java, lazima sijui muende kwa ile nini.
Java zilikuwa za weekends.
Hata hizo weekends. Siedi sana. Sasa tunaenda kibanda tu hapo. Tunachapa chapati madodo.
Chapo madondo you slap. But anyway,
na avocado. Githeri, unakula githeri, avocado, mchele.
Na greens.
Na greens. Edi unakumbuka, si ndio?
Na 80 bob. Unashiba. Vizuri sana.
80 bob.
Ilikuwa 80 bob.
Ilikuwa 60.
60 ilikuwa githeri peke yake.
Githeri ilikuwa 40.
50.
Si babes, unakumbuka nilikuwa nalipa hizo. Githeri ilikuwa 40.
Akisa hizi ni 50 bob.
Tutapeleka watu kwa hiyo mazi.
Tutapeleka bibi.
Now guys, fast forward now, we are dating, and we are going to share more of these as we go.
Yes.
Because like our dating now from 2019 to 2021, it's been rough.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey, but we have overcome. It's like in 2020 during Corona we broke up. Like tulikuwa like, no, we can't do this.
That was nasty.
She surprised me on my birthday. I wasn't surprised. And I didn't want anything about the surprise. Like,
he was so mad.
I know. We are not okay. Mad. Why surprise me?
I was trying to be the hopeless romantic I am. Nope, it did not work out. Nope. Yeah. But anyway, here we are today.
Here we are.
Yeah. Hatuwezi maliza hii story.
Hatuwezi. Acha niwape kidogo tu. Cherry on top. In 2021. 2022. In 2021, August, so you guys know that our wedding was in October. So August, 2 months to our wedding, 2 weeks to Itara. Itara ni ile analetwa kwetu ili ajuane na wazazi wetu na mila na
our family gets to know your home. Yeah.
That's the English version. Guy. Moving on forward. Now,
we broke up.
Amesema, we broke up. 2 months to our wedding, 2 weeks to Itara. So the idea was, we meet the parents and you tell them, we are not doing the wedding.
It's over.
But guys, hatuwezi maliza hii story.
So
tuachie tu hapo. For now, you're going to get to know us as we go. Vitu zitaendelea to pop up. Mtajua about the breakup. Mtajua what caused it and
how we even got to even end up getting married. And showing up for weddings. Some people don't show up for their weddings. So we did, but I think that's all for today for our first episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this and have at least gotten some information of who Ciku and Kelvin Boro really are. Of course, you will not know us fully in just one sitting. And that's the whole point, so that you can keep coming back to our channel. I hope you enjoyed this. Really do. We did. Did you?
Yeah, I did. It
Me
was
too.
awesome.
It was amazing. And so, yeah, if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and yeah,
Talk to us.
Talk to us. Tell
Tuambie.
us what you'd like us to talk about.
Yeah. And kwa hizo details zenye tumepeana ni brief, briefly long. Mtuambie, what do you guys want us to focus more on, and ni part gani mmefeel imekuguza na inaguza relationship yako na kujua wewe si unaona naona
sure.
upelekaga Java baada ya kibanda unacho kiteseka wewe tupatane
come on
si ni ukweli.
Hey, okay, you don't see that one coming. Anyway, that is it for today, guys. Those listening to us on our podcast platforms, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed this. Kama kawaida, it is Ciku and Kelvin on our podcast.
And we love you so much.
On YouTube.
Yes.
And yes, we do love you guys so much. Yeah, and now I think we can have our coffee.
Yes, I think it will be good.